So this video is just going to have a little bit of work at the wall, side on, and then facing the wall. So for a little bit of hip and body mobility, and also for a little bit of upper body strength as well. So we're just going to start side on at the wall. Have the inside foot stepped back and just be a comfortable distance between the feet, and have the hand on the wall just in front of the line of the shoulder. So as we're moving, we can allow the hand to move if you need to. So make sure the feet aren't too far apart, just find a comfortable distance between them. And then we're just going to push down through the ball of the foot to let the back heel lift, and then we lower back down. So you push down to lift and lower back down. So it's really about finding that opposition to stretch the foot and just build a little bit of strength there as well. So just starting with the little toe rocker. And then we're going to step that inside foot forward, and then we step back. Outside foot stays nicely planted, and we can allow the hand on the wall just to move. So as we step back, we're opening up the inside hip. As we step forward, we're opening up the hip on the outside. So again, just make sure that that's comfortable for you. Don't sort of overstep. Almost try and feel a little bit of opposition to that movement as you come forward if you can there. Last one there. Finish with the inside foot stepped back. Outside arm's going to come around towards that back leg. Take it into an opening lift up and away on the opposite diagonal across the body, and that opening lift. So we turn the arm in as we come across, turn out as we open and lift. So follow with the eye gaze. Try and keep the inside hip back as much as you can, and just work through the range that feels right for you. So don't push into it too far. Keep the hand nice and relaxed if you can. One last one there. Then we're going to add on the inside leg's going to fold up, step the foot down as the arm opens. So the arm comes across, the inside leg folds up, and then we open, and again we fold in, and then we open in, and then we open, and we're just slowly planting the ball of the foot and then the heel down, fold in, and we open. One last one there across the body, and then we open. Let the arm rest, switch the feet, so now the inside foot is forward and the outside foot is stepped back. The inside knee is going to be slightly soft, and then we're going to reach that outside arm up and across. We're going to tap towards the wall, again on a long diagonal. So try and feel that you're reaching the fingertips up and away from the foot on that outside leg. And let the inside knee bend a little bit more. So we're trying to open up around the front of the hip into the lateral side of the rib cage, so in and around sort of the psoas into the lungs as well. And like I say, lateral side of the rib. Let that front knee bend a little bit more as you come round, lightly tap the wall, soften back down, up and across, and then we return. Again, the eye gaze follow. One last one there. Let that arm rest. We'll come to the other side, and we'll start the same then on the other side. So again, inside foot is stepped back to start off with. Comfortable distance between the feet. Hand on the wall, just in front of the line of the shoulder. We can allow the hand to move again as we need to. And again, we start with that little toe rocker, push down through the ball of the foot to lift that back heel, and we lower back down. So again, finding the opposition to get that stretch of the tissue, build a little bit of tone there as well. Good. On that next one, when you're ready to, inside foot steps forward, and then we step back, forward, and then we step back. And again, the outside foot just stays nicely planted. Watch that the heel doesn't come up. Think that little bit of opposition as you're coming forward there. Lovely, good. On that last one, finish with that inside foot stepped back. So again, both feet nicely planted. Outside arm's going to come around towards that back leg, into that opening lift. Across the body, turn the arm in, turn out as you open and lift. Again, follow with the eye gaze. Try and keep the inside hip back. So really allowing that rotation through the body. Relaxed with the hand as well. Internal rotation of the arm, external rotation as you open. Lovely, good. Adding on with that next one, as the arm comes across, inside leg folds up, step the foot down as the arm opens, softening to then find a little bit more space. And again, slowly ball of the foot, then the heel comes down. Last one there. Let the arm rest. Switch the feet. So now inside leg is forward, outside foot stepped back, inside knee is bent, outside arm down towards that back leg, and then again we're going to come across, tap up on that long diagonal, come back from there, let the inside knee bend a little bit more. So we're just trying to find a little bit more space and available movement if we can into that hip, front of the hip, in and around the lateral side of the rib cage and for the lungs as well. Lovely, good. A couple more to go. Last one there. Excellent, good. Let the arm rest. We're going to do a little bit of work now facing the wall. So we're going to start with the body parallel to the wall. Hands are in line with the eye gaze. The feet are about a fist distance apart, and just make sure you feel that sense of length through the whole of the body. Again, trying to find a little bit of opposition with our movements. Push down through the balls of the feet to lift the heels up, and then we lower back down. So the slower we go, the more we find that opposition, the more we can try and maintain that neutral alignment of the foot and the ankle into the lower leg compartment. If we go too quick, we perhaps have a tendency to just flick the heel out a little bit, and that might be quite subconscious doing that if you do. So just make sure, like I say, go nice and slowly, really find that opposition, and just be aware that you're keeping as neutral a position there as possible. On that next one, we're lifting the heels, and then we're going to take it into that little walk of the feet. One heel drops, the other knee bends. Make it really light as the heel comes down, so almost as if there was a pin underneath your heel that you wouldn't want to land too heavily on. So it gives us a little bit of a pump of the calves. And then just let the feet settle for a moment. Press down through the balls of the feet, lift the heels once more, bend the knees, keeping the heels up, lower the heels, lengthen through the legs. So the trunk of the body stays nice and long. Heels lift, knees bend, heels lower, legs lengthen. Heels lift, knees bend, heels lower, legs lengthen. Again, heels lift, knees bend, heels lower, legs lengthen. One more this way, heels lift, knees bend, heels lower, legs lengthen, reverse it. Start with the knee bend, push the heels up, lengthen through the legs, and then we lower the heels down. Knees bend, heels lift, lengthen and down. And again, go slowly, find that little bit of opposition. Heels lift, legs lengthen and down. Knees bend, heels lift, legs lengthen and down. One more there, knees bend, heels lift, legs lengthen. Let the feet settle, soften the knees a little bit. Imagine a hula hoop around your waist. Take it into a little pelvic circle. So just finding a little bit of mobility around that low back area now. Go back in the other direction. So a little bit of a challenge for the brain as well. And then still the pelvis, bring the feet a little bit further back, so on a little bit more of a long diagonal. Spread the fingers and the thumbs as much as you comfortably can. Imagine you're trying to push the wall over, take it into a little elbow bend, down towards the floor, slowly lengthen. So into a press up there. We're trying to encourage a little bit of ankle dorsiflexion, so try to make sure that you're not folding at the front of the hips. The whole of the body should sort of move forward towards the wall, obviously not the feet, and then we lengthen away. Feel that opposition, just be aware, are you collapsing between the shoulder blades? The more we press the hands into the wall, the more we engage around the lateral side of the rib cage and hopefully therefore not collapsing. And then we can add to that, we come in, we could push the hands away, we land, push away, and then we land. So just trying to find a little bit of gentle springiness here, add to maybe a little bit more loading of the bones. Lovely, good. One last one there. Let the hands land, lengthen through the arms, push through the hands, then the sit bones across towards the wall behind, and you might feel you want to bring the feet a little bit further back to give yourself a little bit more space. Roll through the spine to return. So as you push back with a long back, you stick your bottom out, the eye gaze to the floor. As you roll through the spine, you look towards the thighs, the eye gaze comes back to the wall, taking the breath in as you push back, and the breath out as you roll through the spine to return. And again, shift back, long back, roll through the spine to return, shift back, long back, sit bones widen, gives us that length over the, through the hamstrings, over the back of the pelvis, shift back, long back, then the articulation of the spine as we return. We'll just do 2 more. Push back, long back, roll through the spine to return. Last one there, push back, long back, roll through the spine to return, and then just bring the hands away from the wall, and that's you done. And I hope you enjoyed that little session.